Right, so we're going to have a go at anodising. I don't spend anywhere near as much time cleaning them as some videos I've watched, but we'll give them a good blast out. It's a carb cleaner. Just to get the cutting all out of the threads. Got plenty in there. Good job I did that. Next one. Right. Just aluminium TIG wire that I'm using. I've got stacks of it that came with TIG welder. Should be alright. I just had to switch that off because that brake cleaner, some of it went in my cup of tea. Can't have that, can we? So, I'm going to dangle them in there, make sure they're in the liquid, which they are. Turn on some power. And I'm aiming for half an amp, see. Okay, so we set the timer going. And that's it for 2 hours. 2 hours, guys. Let me just pull the camera out. This is going to be a bit jumpy. Sorry for my finger. So, they're in there. And that was that one I did the other week. Turned out that's supposed to be violet, but it is violet, but very cherry violet. We're doing it that colour, which is a nice blue, same as the other handles. I've got some other colours mixed up, so I've got yellow, red, violet, and I've also got another colour somewhere, black. I haven't tried black yet. Although somebody on YouTube said that black is the worst colour to do. It's the hardest to do. Right, I'll knock off now then and come back when we've got some time on there. I mean, another little YouTube I want to do is, this came today from RDG Tools. And some of you will laugh and think I'm stupid because it's an AR25 collet to go on here. It comes with the 1 1/8" by 12 TPI to screw straight onto the Myford, but that register there has to be machined down because it doesn't quite fit, doesn't go on. So that's got to be machined to take that. I don't know whether I ought to give it a few thou over as well, so that there's some knocking room to maybe, if it needs it, we'll see. We'll see. That needs deburring. There's a nasty burr on there on that inside there. Wants taking off. Why ER25? Stupid. I could have gone right up to ER40, couldn't I? On there. Why ER25? Well, the reason is because I've got ER25 for the mill machine, and I've got a full set of ER25 collets. That's 15 or something in there. It just seemed a bit stupid for me to go and buy all that lot again when I've already got a full set to go with that one. I mean, I could have used that and put a drawbar in the thing. I just didn't fancy the drawbar idea. Thought it'd be better if it just screwed on. So that's my next project, so I'll probably be putting a little video of that on. Not of a job though, is it? I saw Steve Jordan fit one of these. I just watched it actually today, and he's fit one on, then he's made a tool for holding this. He's got an ML7, so he hasn't got the locking device that there is on this, but to lock this, he's made this fancy piece of bar with some screws that fit in 2 holes. Actually, it fits in there, but it's different as this one, it's not drilled. To lock it, but I sent him a mail to say, surely that's what these holes here are for. Surely out there for a bar to hold it while you tighten it. If they're not, then somebody tell me what they're for, because they don't go through. I'm assuming they're for probably a piece of 8mm bar to hold it. Don't know. I don't understand why he made it when there was those holes in and the money fitted. Only difference being it was an ER40. Right, so that's a little project we'll be doing. I would say I'll knock this off because we've got 4.5 minutes on there and 2 hours to do. I'll start warming me this up. I've got this fish tank heater to go in here, so I'll put that in and start that warming up in about an hour to get some temperature into this. And then obviously I've got to get that thing going again, and I better clean that out and put some fresh hot water in it. So I'll fill that up in the house. We've got a combi boiler, so I'll get as hot as I can get with that, rather than boiling kettle. For boiling it up, but again I won't need to be doing that for a while. So I'll come back when we're something like with this. Okie doke. Any bubbles yet? Yeah, see if you can see those bubbles. I drop camera now, it's all over. See the little foamy bubbles coming up off at the edge of that plate? The same there. You can see it. So it's working, it's doing something. Okay. Let's switch that off. So there they are. See how they were lovely and shiny, and now they're a little bit dull. I'll just go wash this off outside with some distilled. I'd like that to have been a little bit warmer. I'm using a fish tank heater. It's just not quite getting it up to the temperature I would like, but we'll see how we go on. And I can tell from that, just by doing that, that it's going to take, because if it isn't, it just runs off. So we'll leave that one in there. I'll just do the other one. I'll set the timer. I'll give it 5 minutes and try it. Well, I've only had the balls in there for 5 minutes and it looks like they're done, so I'm not going to push my luck and go too far. So that's going in the hot water. And so is that. You can see that? Yeah, I think you can. So they'll stay in there for at least 15 minutes, maybe 20, in that water that's just on the boil edge. Odd little bubble coming up. Only got it turned very low, as low as I can anyway. So we'll leave that now and see how that seals up, and again I'll switch off, come back in 20 minutes. Right, they've had about 17 minutes, yeah, 17.5 minutes, so they'll do. Yeah, they go all white as they dry, but that just wipes off. It must be lime in water, that. Okay. Right. So I'll leave them, give them a polish up in the morning, and we'll just finish video off by seeing if they fit on the machine. So, nice little job for Myford. Thank you. Right, so we'll bring those two balls across and have a look at them. So these are just as I hung them the other night. They need a clean up, so let's see if they've turned out okay. Yeah, that's great. You see this white dust I was on about, these white particles. I'm sure that's just the lime in the water. It just wipes off. You don't have to polish it off or anything, it's just like a dust on the surface. I'm pleased enough with those. 2 more handles for the Myford. I'll probably chop them ends off and start again, or throw these away and use some more rod for the next ones I do, because they do become anodised there, and as we know, Anodise is an insulator, so it stopped the electrical current passing. Well, I don't think there's any point. Or shall we try that in the lathe and let's see if it polishes any more. I'll do one. Right. Get the little mandrel. I'll polish one up and let's see if it looks any different. Okay, I'll move the camera. Right, let's give that a little bash. I don't know whether this is going to be any brighter. But we'll compare them and see. It's all a learning curve, isn't it? Don't know if that's any brighter or not. Let's get the other one. No, don't make any difference, does it? I suppose once it's sealed and pores are closed, that's it. I'll just crank that up to there. That's all. So you can see that handle. You won't be able to see this other one behind here. I mean, some of you will probably think that it's better off with the black handles, which will go under there in the little box. So we've got one there, one there, one there, and we've got one to do there and one at the back, and I believe one there to do, belt tension, another one somewhere here, that one, so that one to do as well. Now then, I don't think this is threaded, if I remember rightly. No, that's Myford, just pushed on, there's no thread on there. They're just a, what I suppose you call it, an interference fit. Whether I want to die nut down there and put a thread on it, I don't know. What would look nice is these, and these changing for stainless. Don't have all the rusty and pitting in them. Look nicer. Just messing. Okay, so successful balls turning, anodising, colouring. Turned out really well. So just for reference, half an amp for those two together in the bath for 2 hours, and we're using sodium bisulfate as opposed to using sulphuric acid because it's no longer available. So that's what's in it. That just mixed with some distilled water in that bath. 2 lead plates, which is your cathodes, connected to negative. I've just used this and you just hang the wire on. Some people put screws in there and screw them so you've got a better connection. Titanium wire's the best. I haven't got any, so I've just been using aluminium TIG wire. But I have had full success with it, and I hope to do many more parts. So thanks for watching. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, or even subscribe if you want. You never know what else I'm going to do. Well, actually, I'm going to be doing a bit of stuff on the Myford next, because I showed this earlier on. I did have it screwed on, so I'm going to do that next. The little ER25 collet chuck on there, but I've run a DTI already on this. I won't go into it, it's another video. Right, thank you for watching.